Hello, this is Juniper from Solavi Studio, trying out the live YouTube option for the first time. Today I want to do the 23 question challenge. Um, so, first question is, what is my middle name? My middle name is Lynn. My parents, no disrespect intended, mom and dad, but you weren't very creative. What was your favorite subject in school? Art and music. Those are the two things that I still continually gravitate toward. There we go, that's better. What is my favorite drink? I love coffee. My other favorite drink is locally made, organically and wild crafted. Um, can you see that? Peaceful Spirit tea, not just an herbal tea with lemon balm, oat straw, spearmint, St. John's wort, gotu kola, hawthorn flowers, skullcap, rhodiola root, and rosemary. Delicious. It's kind of a nervine tea, so it helps you just relax and chill out. And it tastes really, really good. You can find Flying Bird Botanicals on Etsy if you'd like to try this. Her Quiet Cough is also excellent. Scout makes really delicious tea blends. It will take a few days off of any sort of respiratory stuff. My favorite song at the moment, I really don't have one. I love a lot of different music. I don't actually listen to a lot of music per se. I enjoy playing music, I enjoy singing, but at the moment, I don't know, I don't really have a favorite song. I'm trying to get out of the sun because it's kind of that time of day. The sun is thinking about going behind the hill over there. My favorite food, that's tough. I love East Indian food, I love Mexican food, I love Japanese food, I love Korean food, I love Vietnamese food, I love I love Italian food, I love salads. I've been to some fabulous vegan restaurants. I just like food. What is the last thing you bought? The last thing I physically purchased today was gasoline for the car so I can drive my kids to their dad's house. The last thing I purchased for myself that wasn't a necessity, such as groceries and sorry, I don't need to hear that. Groceries and that sort of thing was a collected lecture series of Rudolf Steiner called, oh, it's always backwards, The Spiritual Hierarchies and the Physical World, Zodiac, Planets, and Cosmos. Kind of heavy reading because he died in 1922 and it's all been translated from German to English, so it's and those are certainly not translated into more modern English. So that's the last thing I bought for myself. What is your favorite book of all time? Well, this one kind of stumped me because I own a lot of books. I should probably have a room dedicated to books because I have bookshelves all over my house and I have a lot of books on them. Oh, I didn't even bring that one out there. I have a book that is, I love spinning, dyeing, weaving, that sort of thing. I have a book that's all about the different types of sheep and their wool and the characteristics of their wool and how, anyways, all the different sheep breeds. But my first probably favorite book is a children's book, Wise Child by Monica Furlong. Found this book when I was 12 or 13, and basically Juniper is a herbalist, and she takes Wise Child in and teaches her the natural rhythm way, teaches her about herbs and spirituality, basically. I found her very inspiring. The year after I read this book was the first time I planted an herb garden. And I've had some of those same plants since I was in 8th grade. Second favorite book, one of them, is Healing with Whole Foods by Paul Pitchford. Good recipes, alkaline acid diets, goes through food combinations, goes through green food products, goes through how, good fats, good oils, bad oils. Has a big thing on, this, as you can see, it's a textbook. A bit pricey. It's I bought it for $35. That I bought it a while ago, so I don't know if the price has increased, but this book, Healing with Whole Foods, it's a great reference. Another book, let's see, I bought this in high school, the complete book of Essential Oils and Aromatherapy by Valerie Ann Worwood. Just a great go-to reference. Love this book. Another one is How to Know Higher Worlds by Rudolf Steiner. Kind of weird, but good. So those are the books that first came to mind. My favorite color, in 2nd grade I painted my bedroom purple, and that's been my all-time favorite color, but more of a red purple, like a plum, or in between like fuchsia and in between like maroon and purple, kind of like a fuchsia magenta type of red blue in between. Do you have any pets? Yes. I live with 3 cats. My son's cat, my daughter's cat, and their kitten, who is now an adult. Their kitten is the best hunter of the house, who keeps, the rodents from coming in, especially. She leaves all sorts of trophy presents for us. We have 2 betas, who are very interactive, very cool fish, and a chinchilla, which was gifted to us because it needed to be rehomed as people downsized in their living space. Friends of ours. Favorite smell? I love the smell of amber. Not the tree, fossilized tree resin amber, but but like the amber, I don't know, it comes in a little brick, and you can just rub it on your skin. It's very sweet smelling. Probably my actual all-time favorite smell is lavender. Favorite holiday? Hands down, Samhain. Or in American language, Halloween. Love the inner quiet when, the birds have migrated, when the insects are asleep, when everything is still. Days are shorter. Just that quiet, thin veil time. Am I married? Not currently. I was for 9 years, and it's best if we live separately. We're great friends now. And have you been out of the country? Well, I live 30 minutes from the Canadian border, so I've been to Canada. If you consider that out of the country, you have to go through customs and everything. I've been to Canada a lot. I was married in Costa Rica, and that was a fabulous trip. Other than that, I haven't traveled abroad much, but I would love to. Do you speak other languages? I studied French in high school and college, but it's been a minute since I've been involved in that, so not fluently, but I have a solid understanding. I also grew up in an area where a lot of Spanish was spoken, so I've inadvertently picked up a lot of Spanish, but not enough to speak fluently to anyone. How many siblings? I have a younger sister. Favorite restaurant? Ooh. Have to say it might be Diana's. It's a local Italian restaurant. Ooh. Okay, so I probably have three. It's a local Italian restaurant that hand makes their pasta every day, all fresh ingredients, sauces made to order. Super good. Taste of India. East Indian food. So good. Every time I eat there, I just feel this boost of energy because everything is very vegetable based and very and all the spices and all that. Cafe Akateri is a local Greek restaurant. So good. My favorite is the fried zucchini with the tzatziki sauce. Love that one. When was the last time I cried? I don't know. I don't cry very often. I do get touched, but I don't cry. It's been probably a few months since I've had a really big cry. My favorite blog. Ooh, I don't really subscribe to a lot of bloggers. One of the women that I don't know if she's a blogger. Susan, I think Weed. But she's an herbalist who has written books and everything. I get her email subscriptions. Also Lynn Jericho from the Imagine Self website. I believe it's imagineself.com. That's more like a spiritual seasonal connection. What other? Anyways, I don't follow too many bloggers. Favorite movie? Again, one from childhood. It's The Dark Crystal. It's when Brian Froud and Jim Henson got together and created these amazing puppets to create this world in which the Skeksis and the Mystics, they were one being, and their shadow and light side split apart. The shadow side was the Skeksis, and the light side was the Mystics, and so it's the venture of the shadow and the light side of those beings coming together and being united again. But just the puppetry, the different characters, that's one of my all-time favorites. What is my favorite TV show? Currently, I've never paid for cable in my adult life, so I'm pretty much Netflix and Amazon Prime type of show watcher. Currently on Netflix, it's The Chef's Table. There are not very many episodes per season, but these people are so inspiring. It's chefs who have gone really into their passion. Like people who, regardless of what the outside world has said, regardless of what their family and friends and food critics and everything is said, they have followed their passion and really explored food in a very intimate way. Probably one of my favorite episodes is the one about and I should have looked her up actually. It's about the Buddhist nun who has this amazing garden. Beautiful, beautiful garden. And through lactofermentation and cooking on over a wood fire makes food for all of the other nuns in the monastery. And beautiful. That's art. That's, and she's amazing. Fair warning, there's quite a few episodes that have subtitles because not all of the chefs speak English. Mac or PC? PC for years and years and years. Last couple of years, I'm Mac and iPhone. But, my children are a mix. Anyways, how tall am I? I'm 5'7". Yeah, so that's that. Can I cook? Yes, I can cook. I was vegan and vegetarian since I was 18, and so just really into working with produce and making things from the ground up. So that's my 23 questions. Hope you have a wonderful day.